Have you ever wondered why some mornings feel magical, almost as if the universe itself is guiding your every step? That isn't random, it's alignment. Your subconscious mind is most open in the morning, which makes it the perfect time to reprogram your thoughts, emotions, and energy field. This is where the quantum flow morning routine comes in. In just 10 minutes, you can activate your flow state, connect to infinite possibilities, and start manifesting the life you've always envisioned. Now, before you think this is another morning checklist of habits, let me assure you, this is deeper. It's about rewiring your subconscious mind so that your daily actions aren't driven by fear, stress, or limitation, but instead by empowerment, abundance, and flow. When you start your day in alignment with these energies, you begin to attract opportunities, synchronicities, and resources that match your highest self. In this video, I'll walk you through 20 simple but powerful steps that anyone can follow. Each step is designed to help you shift your energy, clear your mind, and unlock your full potential. You won't need fancy tools, hours of meditation, or complicated rituals. Just you, your focus, and 10 intentional minutes. So let's dive in together. By the end of this practice, you'll feel lighter, more centered, and ready to step into your day with clarity, confidence, and a true abundance mindset. Let's begin with step 1. The very first thing to do in your quantum flow routine is to set a powerful intention. Why? Because intention is the language of the subconscious mind. When you declare what you want, you're giving your mind a clear direction to follow. Think of it as programming a GPS. If you don't type in the destination, you'll end up wandering aimlessly. But when you set an intention, suddenly everything you do throughout the day is filtered through that lens. For example, your intention could be as simple as, "Today I choose to stay calm and aligned no matter what happens," or it could be something more specific. "Today I attract opportunities that align with my purpose." The key is clarity. The subconscious thrives on simple, specific instructions. Vague intentions like "I want a good day" won't create the same impact because they don't anchor into your deeper mind. Here's how to make it actionable. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and state your intention out loud. Feel the energy of the words. Imagine them vibrating through your entire body. The more emotion you pour into your intention, the faster it imprints onto your subconscious. Science shows that repetition plus emotion is what actually rewires neural pathways. As you move through your day, you'll notice that your intention acts like a filter. You'll respond differently to challenges. You'll notice opportunities you would have overlooked, and you'll stay anchored in flow. That's the power of starting your morning with conscious intention. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration and shift into an abundance mindset. When you consciously acknowledge the blessings you already have, you train your subconscious mind to focus on sufficiency instead of lack. And remember, the law of attraction says like attracts like. If you begin your day in a state of gratitude, you'll attract more experiences that give you even more to be grateful for. For instance, you might wake up and feel tired or stressed about the day ahead. Instead of spiraling into negativity, pause and list 3 things you're grateful for. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the warm cup of tea in your hands, or the simple fact that you woke up today with another chance to create. These don't have to be massive achievements. It's the little things that recalibrate your energy field. Here's a tip to deepen this practice. Don't just say, "I'm grateful for my family." Instead, close your eyes and feel the love you have for them. Imagine a specific moment, maybe laughter at the dinner table, or a hug that made you feel safe. Gratitude becomes powerful when it's felt, not just spoken. That's when it begins to rewire the subconscious mind and open you up to flow. By practicing gratitude each morning, you essentially shift from survival mode into creation mode. You start seeing life not as something happening to you, but as something happening for you. And when you carry that energy into the rest of your day, you naturally align with abundance, joy, and synchronicities. The next step is to activate your body and mind with deep, intentional breathing. Most of us wake up and immediately start rushing, checking phones, worrying about tasks, or gulping down coffee. This keeps us stuck in a survival state where stress hormones dominate. But deep breathing is like hitting a reset button. It tells your nervous system, you're safe, you're grounded, you're ready. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Repeat this for 1 or 2 minutes. As you do, visualize yourself inhaling calmness and exhaling stress. This practice not only brings you into the present moment, but also increases oxygen flow to your brain, which boosts focus and mental clarity. Here's the interesting part. Your breath is directly connected to your subconscious mind. When your breathing is shallow, your subconscious assumes danger is near, keeping you in fight or flight. But when you breathe deeply and slowly, your subconscious registers safety, which opens the door to creativity, intuition, and flow state. That's why breathwork is used in so many spiritual traditions. It bridges the gap between mind and body. So before diving into your daily tasks, give yourself those few minutes of deep breathing activation. It's a gentle but powerful way to align your energy, calm your mind, and prepare your subconscious for the abundance and manifestations you're about to call in. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference between what's vividly imagined and what's physically real. That means when you visualize your dream life with full emotion and detail, you're literally training your subconscious to accept it as your reality. Over time, your thoughts, behaviors, and opportunities align with that mental image. To practice, close your eyes and imagine yourself living your ideal day. See where you are, what you're wearing, who you're with. Engage all your senses. What does the air smell like? What sounds do you hear? How does success feel in your body? The richer the detail, the more your subconscious mind absorbs it. Think of it as giving your inner GPS a vivid picture of your destination. For example, if your goal is financial freedom, imagine yourself checking your bank account and seeing more than enough. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude in your heart. Or if you're seeking better health, picture yourself energized, strong and vibrant, moving with ease. The key is to embody the emotional state as if it's already true. When you finish your visualization, don't just open your eyes and move on. Take one deep breath and affirm, "This is who I am becoming." This creates a bridge between your inner vision and your outer world. Over time, this consistent practice rewires your subconscious to align with the quantum possibilities waiting for you. Affirmations are short, powerful statements that reprogram the subconscious mind. They work by replacing limiting beliefs with empowering truths. The reason they're effective in the morning is because your brain is in a relaxed, suggestible state, which makes it much easier to plant new thought patterns. When crafting affirmations, focus on I am statements because they directly influence your identity. For example, I am abundant, I am aligned with my purpose, or I am worthy of love and success. Notice how these feel expansive. You want your subconscious to associate your identity with possibility, not limitation. Here's an actionable tip. Choose 3 affirmations and repeat them aloud with emotion. Don't just say them mechanically. Embody them, stand tall, breathe deeply, and put energy behind the words. Your subconscious responds not just to repetition, but to the emotion you attach. It's that emotional charge that makes affirmations stick and form new neural pathways. Over time, you'll notice a shift. Instead of old programming like, "I'm not good enough" running in the background, you'll hear your new affirmations echoing throughout your day. And because your thoughts create your reality, this small daily habit can completely transform the results you attract into your life. The mind and body are deeply connected. Often our subconscious stress or limiting beliefs show up as tension in the body. That's why a quick body awareness scan can be a game changer in your morning flow routine. By checking in with your physical state, you're not only relaxing your body but also signaling to your subconscious that it's safe to let go. To practice, close your eyes and bring your attention from head to toe. Notice your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, and slowly work your way down. Wherever you feel tightness or resistance, take a breath and release it. This small act trains your nervous system to associate mornings with relaxation and alignment instead of stress and rush. For example, you might realize that your shoulders are tense because you're unconsciously bracing for the day ahead. By softening them, you shift from survival mode into flow state. That physical release ripples into your thoughts and emotions, creating a calmer and more open energy field. Think of this step as clearing static from your energy channel. When your body is relaxed, your subconscious can absorb your intentions, visualizations, and affirmations much more effectively. In short, Body awareness amplifies the rest of your practice and keeps you aligned throughout the day. Your energy field, often called your aura, is like a magnet that communicates with the quantum field around you. When it's contracted by stress, fear, or doubt, you attract more of the same. But when it's expanded with love, gratitude, and abundance, you become magnetic to higher possibilities. That's why an energy expansion exercise is so powerful in the morning. To try this, place your hand over your heart and imagine a warm golden light glowing there. With each breath, see that light expanding outward, first filling your chest, then your whole body, then extending several feet beyond you. Imagine this light as your unique frequency radiating into the universe. For example, if you're calling in abundance, imagine that golden light pulsing with prosperity. See it stretching outward like ripples on water, touching people, opportunities, and resources that are already on their way to you. Feel the excitement of knowing your energy is reaching beyond your immediate world. By practicing energy expansion daily, you teach your subconscious that you are not small, limited, or powerless. You are vast, connected, and magnetic. And when you walk into your day carrying that expanded field, people sense it, situations align more easily, and you stay grounded in your flow state. Many people avoid meditation because they think it requires 30 minutes of sitting in silence. But the truth is, even 1 minute of intentional stillness can dramatically shift your subconscious state. That's why I call this a micro-meditation. Short, powerful, and accessible to everyone. When you pause for just 60 seconds, you interrupt the autopilot patterns of the mind and create space for clarity. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply observe. Notice your thoughts without judgment. Notice the rise and fall of your breath, and just be. It's in this silence that you reconnect with your true self, the part of you that exists beyond stress, noise, and distractions. Even 60 seconds can remind your subconscious that peace is always available within. An example. Imagine you wake up with your mind already racing, bills, deadlines, conversations replaying. Instead of letting that spiral, you stop, breathe, and give yourself 1 sacred minute. That pause instantly recalibrates your energy. It's like pressing the reset button on your nervous system. Over time, this daily micro-meditation creates new wiring in the brain. You'll notice it becomes easier to stay calm, easier to focus, and easier to enter a flow state. Meditation doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, a single mindful minute is enough to remind your subconscious that you are in control of your inner reality. One of the most powerful questions you can ask in the morning is, what would my highest self choose today? This instantly connects you to the version of you who has already achieved everything you desire, the future you who lives in abundance, clarity, and purpose. When you tap into that self, you align your subconscious mind with higher choices. Here's how you can do it. Close your eyes and picture yourself 6 months, a year, or even 5 years into the future. Imagine you've already manifested your dream life. Ask, how do I walk? How do I speak? What decisions do I make? Then bring one of those qualities into today. That small step closes the gap between who you are and who you're becoming. For example, if your future self is confident and decisive, ask yourself how you can embody that today. Maybe it's making a clear decision at work instead of doubting yourself. If your future self is abundant, maybe you practice generosity today, giving without fear. This practice reprograms the subconscious by training it to think, act, and feel like the version of you who already has what you desire. And the more you embody that future self now, the faster your external reality catches up. Abundance isn't just about money. It's about feeling a sense of overflow in every area of life. Love, health, creativity, opportunities. The subconscious mind, however, often runs scarcity programming. That's why abundance coding is essential. It's about consciously imprinting the belief that life is always giving to me. Each morning, place your hand on your heart and say out loud, "Abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly." Say it 3 times, with conviction. Imagine your words echoing into the universe, and feel the truth of it vibrating in your body. This isn't wishful thinking, it's neurological reprogramming. For example, let's say you're worried about finances. Instead of feeding that fear, you declare abundance. Your subconscious begins to expect opportunities, rather than block them. You might notice unexpected income, acts of kindness, or synchronicities that reinforce your new coding. By practicing abundance coding daily, you shift your baseline from survival to expansion. You begin to see proof everywhere that you are supported, guided, and provided for. And because your subconscious creates your reality, this belief multiplies until abundance becomes your new normal. A flow state is when you're so fully immersed in what you're doing that time seems to dissolve and everything feels effortless. But here's the secret. You can train your subconscious to enter flow on command by recalling a past moment when you felt fully in alignment. This is your flow trigger. Close your eyes and remember a time when you were in the zone, maybe during sports, writing, dancing, or solving a problem. Relive the details. What did your body feel like? What emotions were present? Anchor those sensations into your morning routine. Your subconscious recognizes that memory as a blueprint and begins to recreate it. For example, imagine you once gave a presentation where everything clicked. Your words flowed, the audience was engaged, and you felt unstoppable. Relive that moment. Bring the energy of that flow state into your body right now. Suddenly, your day is infused with the same confidence and ease. The more you practice this, the faster you can activate flow. Instead of waiting for inspiration, you generate it. Instead of hoping for momentum, you embody it. Your subconscious learns that flow isn't random. It's a state you can enter by choice. We all carry subconscious resistance, doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that block manifestation. That's why part of your morning flow is releasing that resistance before it controls your day. Think of it like decluttering your mind. When you let go of old energy, you make space for new possibilities. Take a deep breath and mentally say, I release all resistance to receiving abundance today. Imagine exhaling the doubts, the fear, the self-sabotage. Visualize them dissolving into thin air. Then replace them with a thought like, I am open, ready, and deserving. For example, maybe you've been telling yourself subconsciously, I never have enough time. That belief creates stress and overwhelm. But if you release it and affirm, I always have enough time for what matters, your subconscious begins reorganizing your energy and focus around that truth. When you release resistance daily, you stop dragging the past into your future. You free yourself from patterns that no longer serve you. And as you lighten your energy, you naturally step into the flow state where manifestation becomes effortless. Science shows that when your heart and brain are in sync, you enter a state called coherence. In this state, your body heals faster, your mind thinks more clearly, and your energy field expands dramatically. That's why many manifestation practices emphasize the heart. It's not just emotional, it's neurological. To practice, place your hand on your heart and focus your breath there. Breathe slowly and deeply. As you breathe, think of something you deeply appreciate. It could be a loved one, a beautiful memory, or even the miracle of being alive. Notice how your body relaxes and your emotions elevate. For example, if you're stressed about your goals, shift into heart-brain coherence by focusing on gratitude for something simple, like a warm cup of coffee or a supportive friend. That elevated emotion opens your subconscious to receive new solutions and ideas. Heart-brain coherence isn't just spiritual, it's scientific. When practiced daily, it rewires your nervous system, strengthens your immune system, and aligns you with the abundance mindset. It's one of the fastest ways to step into flow. Journaling is powerful because writing physically encodes your thoughts into reality. But for your morning quantum flow, you don't need pages and pages. Sometimes one sentence is enough to shift your subconscious. This is where one-line journaling comes in. Each morning, write a single empowering sentence in your journal. Today I choose to embody abundance and flow, or I am worthy of the miracles coming my way. This small act programs your subconscious with clarity and repetition. The beauty of this practice is its simplicity. You don't need to overthink it. Just one intentional line becomes a daily anchor. Imagine looking back after 30 days. You'll see 30 empowering commands you've given your subconscious. That's a powerful record of transformation. Think of it as leaving breadcrumbs for your future self. Every line you write is a message to your subconscious. This is who I am becoming. And with consistent repetition, your brain starts believing it, your body starts embodying it, and your life starts reflecting it. Mantras are powerful tools because they bypass the analytical mind and go straight into the subconscious. A mantra is simply a repeated phrase that aligns your energy with a higher frequency. When spoken silently, it creates an intimate connection between your conscious awareness and your inner programming. Choose a mantra that resonates with you. For example, I am limitless, or everything I desire already exists within me. As you silently repeat it in your mind, notice the rhythm. Allow the words to blend with your breath, like a gentle undercurrent flowing through you. This repetition conditions your subconscious to align with the truth of the mantra. The beauty of silent mantras is that they can be carried into your day while working, walking, or even waiting in line. You can repeat your mantra to stay anchored in your flow state. Over time, your subconscious adopts this mantra as a default belief. Think of it as planting a seed every morning. With repetition and emotion, the seed grows into a strong root system of new beliefs. And as those beliefs strengthen, they manifest as confidence, abundance, and alignment in your outer reality. Emotions are the language of the subconscious. If you want to reprogram your mind, you must elevate your emotional state. That's why in this step you deliberately generate feelings like joy, gratitude, or love. These elevated emotions not only shift your vibration, but also expand your energy field into alignment with the quantum field. Here's how: think of a memory that fills you with love, or imagine a future vision that excites you. Close your eyes and let the emotion flood your body. Smile. Even if you don't feel like it at first, your brain interprets the smile as genuine joy and begins producing chemicals that reinforce the feeling. For example, if you want to manifest abundance, imagine the freedom of traveling anywhere you wish, or the joy of giving generously without fear. Allow yourself to feel it fully. That emotion becomes the magnet that pulls your vision closer. When you practice emotional elevation every morning, you teach your subconscious that joy and gratitude are your default states. Instead of reacting to life from stress, you begin creating life from elevated energy. This is the essence of stepping into a true flow state. Remember the first step where you set your intention? Now it's time to revisit it with stronger energy. Repetition is how the subconscious learns. But it's not just repeating words, it's repeating them with amplified emotion. This locks your intention into your system for the day. Take a deep breath and restate your main intention. For example, today I choose to stay calm and aligned no matter what. But this time, say it with more conviction. Feel the truth of it resonating through your body. Imagine yourself already living that intention from start to finish. The difference between saying an intention once and reinforcing it later is massive. The subconscious often needs reminders throughout the day. By revisiting your intention during your morning routine, you subtelling your brain, this is non-negotiable. This is who I am today. Think of it as hitting save on the program you just installed. Without this step, your subconscious might revert to old patterns. With it, you anchor your new program and carry it confidently into your day. Your subconscious often operates from past programming, what you've already experienced, what you've been told, or what you fear. But manifestation requires you to align with possibility, not just history. This step is about consciously reminding yourself that infinite possibilities exist in the quantum field. The quantum field responds to my thoughts and emotions. Pause and reflect on what that means. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, is communicating with a field of infinite outcomes. You're not limited by your past, you're empowered by your present focus. For example, if you've struggled financially, instead of replaying old memories of lack, you align with the possibility of overflow. You don't need to know how it will happen. You simply open yourself to the reality that it can. Your subconscious begins to seek evidence of that possibility. By practicing this daily, you retrain your subconscious to expect miracles, synchronicities, and breakthroughs. You stop living in the cage of past programming and start expanding into the limitless field of creation. That's the quantum mindset. Your body carries memories of your subconscious patterns. That's why movement can be a powerful way to reprogram your mind. Even gentle stretching, paired with empowering thoughts, sends a signal to your subconscious. We are creating something new. As you stretch or move, affirm something like, I am rewiring my mind and body for success. Feel the connection between your words and your physical release. Each movement becomes symbolic. As you release tension, you also release old beliefs. As you open your body, you open your mind. For example, imagine you're stretching your arms wide. Instead of just thinking it's a stretch, visualize yourself opening up to abundance, receiving opportunities, welcoming new energy. Suddenly, a simple movement becomes a subconscious anchor for expansion. This practice proves to your subconscious that change isn't just mental, it's physical, emotional, and energetic. When mind and body align, the reprogramming becomes much faster and more permanent. Finally, you want to seal your morning flow practice with gratitude and closure. This tells your subconscious that the ritual is complete and that all intentions are locked in. Without this step, your mind may wander and dilute the energy you've created. Simply place your hands together at your heart, take a deep breath and say, "Thank you, universe, for aligning me with flow and abundance today." Let that gratitude resonate through your entire body. Imagine your morning practice wrapped in golden light, sealed and protected as you step into your day. Think of this step like clicking send on an email. You've written it, edited, and now you're releasing it into the world. Sealing the practice gives your subconscious closure, so it can carry your intentions without resistance. When you walk away from your morning routine with gratitude, you carry certainty. You're not wondering if it worked. You know it worked, and that confidence is what amplifies your manifestations throughout the day. And there you have it, your quantum flow morning routine, a 10-minute practice with 20 powerful steps to rewire your subconscious mind, elevate your emotions, and align with abundance. When practiced consistently, this routine doesn't just change your mornings, it transforms your entire life. Remember, manifestation isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about aligning your energy, thoughts, and emotions with the infinite possibilities of the quantum field. By starting your day with intention, gratitude, visualization, and flow, you program your subconscious to attract what you desire naturally. Imagine where you'll be in 30 days if you commit to this practice. Clearer focus, stronger confidence, deeper flow states, and a life that feels guided rather than forced. That's the power of mind reprogramming and the abundance mindset. So, if you're ready to take your manifestation journey seriously, make this routine a daily habit. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more teachings on manifestation and subconscious reprogramming, and share your experience in the comments below. Your quantum future starts the moment you decide, and you just took that first step today.